Wedding videos for as low as 100,000 naira? Gusto got you covered. Call 080-613-44639 or 080-644-06274. Terms and conditions apply. Hello everyone and welcome to Gusto Reaction on Gusto TV.
Yeah.
My name is Andy and I have with me Don WIZKID.
Hi guys.
Yeah. See, man, thank you very much guys for everything that you do for us, liking our videos, commenting on our videos, sharing our videos, as well as telling people what we do on the channel. Thank you so much. Please keep on doing it.
Thank you guys.
And remember to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. Well, on the news, on the reaction.
News don't matter, you know.
On the reaction this time here we have WIZKID, Machala. Yeah, Machala is back on the reaction.
Yes.
Talking about the More Love Less Ego album that everybody has been waiting for. We've been talking about this thing for like some time, talking about the fact that WIZKID just give us this album.
Like, bro, just drop it.
But it's more like just like gentle tease more, man.
Yeah, you know, like he's just using us to play hanky panky.
Yeah.
You know, he will tease about the More Love Less Ego album, and then he go back to Made in Lagos album. He say want to drop True Love from Made in Lagos. Like, bro, when do you want to move on from Made in Lagos? Like, it's over a year already. Despite the fact that the album is even still waxing strong, breaking records and all of that. But then, Baba, you don't already tell us More Love Less Ego. You don't go recording session. You don't record with a lot of artists. We don't see with plenty guys. You say, oh, track 10 with Alpha P coming soon. But, bro, what are you waiting for?
We know that this album, this particular one, Made in Lagos, is still doing very well. So you don't just expect him to just be like, you know, WIZKID can be like, but I think this.
But funny how you used to get is Yoruba. Like WIZKID, that's how he speaks Yoruba. Just do shit once in a while. Yeah, man.
Okay, I'm talking about him. You said studio session. This particular one, there's Olamide, there's Malik Berry, there's P Prime, and so many other guys in the studio.
Waniko was also there that day.
You know, recording and more like a boot camp for these guys. And then the More Love Less Ego 2022 new album, my match. Okay,
you still have some 9 months left.
You still have some time actually. I think you can promote your album in like how many months?
It's Big Wiz. It's Big Wiz. So you really do not even need so much long time to start announcing and promoting the album, because there's a star power there and everything. So whenever it drops, and that's when people will now start rushing and jumping on it. So WIZKID is big. You can decide to drop the album next month, which is April, and it will do as well as it will do if they say, oh, the album is going to drop in August, because the star power is there.
I mean, April is just like in few weeks time.
April is in 2 weeks. Today is 15. You have 15 days left in March. April is in 2-3 weeks thereabouts. You can decide to want to drop the album.
And then you just be like, wait, you drop the album in April.
Just pull a Beyonce on us now. Just, drop it.
Wait, I just want to get something straight. WIZKID decides to drop the album in April, which is just next month. And it will do so well like Made in Lagos is doing. Because Made in Lagos, on the Billboard World Album chart, we've seen it go 66 weeks.
Yeah.
It beats his Ebora's record.
Yeah.
We've seen it go 67 weeks. We've seen it go 68 weeks. We've seen it go 69 weeks.
Yeah.
And this week, we've seen Made in Lagos go 70 weeks on the Billboard World Album chart. So you're trying to tell me that if a More Love Less Ego drops next month, it will actually do so much.
For real, I believe that this album has been really anticipated. Like I may say that the anticipation is not as much as that was the one that was built for Made in Lagos, because there has been like years of WIZKID before dropping another album, and people have been expecting mad body of work from WIZKID. He's stabbed us of even singles. Just drop song once in a while, once in a year, twice in a year and everything. And people really wanted to consume a lot of WIZKID. The anticipation, the need for that album by everybody was really high, and then the album dropped. After then, people want the next WIZKID, and right now the world has moved, like as this light is on WIZKID. Let me use that word, the spotlight. Before Made in Lagos came, the number of monthly listeners he had on a lot of platforms were not as high as it is right now. So when the next album drops, all of those monthly listeners are going to tune on it. And then it's definitely going to affect how fast the album is going to grow. You're going to hear something like, oh, Made in Lagos did, More Love Less Ego did so numbers in a week, because high numbers of people are already listening to WIZKID at the moment. So all of those people are now going to move on to More Love Less Ego. and Made in Lagos is still doing so well. So people that, oh, he did this, let me listen to his new body of work. Definitely going to bang. Okay, and that's how it is.
I still feel somehow about if he's going to drop in 1 month.
Yeah, I'm not even saying he's going to drop.
I know he's not going to drop in 1 month, but you say if WIZKID as a person decides to drop in 1 month, he's going to do so well. Like,
WIZKID has been announcing more or less go since last year, December. Even before December, since when he announced the tours, he said, "Can I drop this album before the tour ends?" and all of that.
He has been pushing that one. He has been talking about this for a very long time. And also, I'm going to bring Davido into the picture. He's a good time. He has been talking about the fact that he was going to give us an album. And then he gave us a good time. And then he gave us a better time. People would always say they prefer a good time to a better time because they feel like a good time there was more time for him to create that one. And same thing I feel with WIZKID right now. There was more time to create Made in Lagos. So if he's going to be giving us a more love, less ego right now, don't you think people will be like, you know what, just like we had with Davido and saying a good time, we prefer a good time to a better time. One day won't be like, okay, more love, less ego, we prefer it to Made in Lagos.
I know the scope of More Love Less Go now is different from Made in Lagos. Made in Lagos was built for like majorly for the international audience, and then More Love Less Go now we see that a lot of collaborations are with Nigerian artists. So until the album drops, really we cannot really say that, oh, this is going to do better than this. It is the products that will determine how well we want to predict the album will do.
Okay, so we have high expectation. With Made in Lagos. 70 weeks on the Billboard.
70 weeks, bro.
Now, don't you think our expectation will drop if he gives us the More Love Less Ego anytime soon?
Nah, I don't think it will drop.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure of that one.
Sure.
I'm sure of that one, man. The numbers are high. Look at Omale, for instance. Look at where Omale debuted after 2 weeks or so when he dropped his single Attention. He's already on the top 200 Billboard chart and all of that. So that's like insane. That's crazy.
Okay, if you say so. So let's go back to the Made in Lagos album. 70 weeks on the Billboard album chart. Can we go 80 weeks?
Looking at the rate at which it is, what number is it right now?
It's currently at number 2.
Number 2.
Yes, number 2 here.
Number 2. So definitely for this album to be at number 2, I don't know the list of this top album charts, but then most likely it's gonna be probably extend beyond 10. So it's at number 2. For it to get to maybe come down again to number 3, maybe another 3-4 weeks before it drops to number 4, another 4-5 weeks before it drops to number 5. So definitely before it goes down till it leaves the chart, it's going to take a whole lot of numbers.
But don't you just think it could just at some point probably like at number 2 and then it just go feels and it's off the chart already?
No, Abana, it doesn't happen like that. From number 2, it cannot just disappear off the chart.
It's the chart. It's about how well people listen to your album. Right?
I know.
So what if we have people actually just listen to it and then the whole album just goes?
And that's it. All of a sudden, the whole world cannot just stop listening to it at the same time. That is why it cannot just disappear on the chart at the same time. I feel that gradually, maybe when another body of work comes out that is really insane, that drives the world crazy like Made in Lagos did, and then the numbers could gradually be coming down and then it start dropping. Look at Hot 100, for instance. You see that it's dropping week by week and everything. So I feel that that's how it's going to be if it's going to happen on the Billboard World Album Chart. But I feel that it's going to do beyond 80, probably 100 weeks.
Okay, I was going to say 90 weeks. I was even going to say 90
I feel it's going to do 100 weeks.
100 weeks that's
30
about
weeks from now.
Yeah, that's actually a very long time though.
Yeah, I feel it's going to do 100 weeks on the chart.
30 weeks from now. That's how many months? That's
about 6 months, 6-7 thereabout.
Wow. Well, we said it was going to do 2 years, so maybe we'll see if we can actually do 7 weeks. Damn, that's long. 100 weeks. 100 weeks is actually very long. I'm just thinking about 100 weeks is long, but 70 weeks on the chart, that is like really massive.
It is.
And if it goes 100 weeks, that would definitely be a very, very big record.
Huge record. Yeah. And
it will be very, very tough for any other person to surpass that one. We've always said this one. Can WIZKID even surpass 100 weeks?
Well, if WIZKID creates this record, always remember that there's a certain Usain Bolt that breaks his own record. So nothing is impossible right now with the new age and the new way music is moving. See Fireboy debuting on the Hot 100 in the shortest of time, in 6 weeks thereabouts. So like music right now, you cannot even say that, oh, this is what's going to happen. This is the limit anybody can do, because right now the world is on Afrobeat, and Afrobeat is like the new milk that everybody wants to suck from.
Well, if I were to be a Lala now, I'll probably just say, you know what, cut my hair if WIZKID actually.
I'm not the one of that one. I beg you, Johnny Fesky did
You just shave my hair if WIZKID can actually
don't break.
100 weeks actually.
Don't cut my hair. Don't cut my beard. Don't cut my mustache. You're my idea as I do like this.
Stay your day.
No.
Well, you had the man there. Can Made in Lagos by WIZKID actually get to 100 weeks on the chart? And if he does get 100 weeks and set that particular record, can he himself outdo himself and go to 100 weeks?
Even for another person to break that record, bro.
That's why I'm like,
bro.
It has
to be a really, really smashing album, world dominating album.
In Africa, in Africa. Two names that can do it.
Two names that can do it. I would say Burna Boy, Davido.
Burna Boy, Davido.
Yeah.
That can do it on the world album chart.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
that can like do it.
Apart
from WIZKID himself.
CK doing it anytime soon.
CK would need to impress more. Yeah. Because right now is like his catalog, his body of work are like a few compared to the likes of these big guys. They can perform. CK cannot perform for 2 hours back to back songs. But these guys can perform for 5 hours because they have that number of songs to do. So he really needs to like get up to that level and all that. But then I'm not also saying that he's doing badly for himself. He also got up on the world album chart for a couple of weeks and everything. So any youngin can actually do it too if their body of work is actually really dope. Another person that I feel that can get close is the Fireboy because he's dropped really, really smashing albums that has broken records. His LGT album is like one of the best debut albums from any artist and everything. So I feel that he is also, if probably the Playboy album is well promoted and everything, he may also likely get close.
To 100.
To maybe not 100, maybe doing a 20 or a 30 weeks.
30 weeks. Okay, you heard the man there. Made in Lagos. Can he get to 100 weeks? And if he does get to 100 weeks, who on earth? Okay, but like, who on earth? Which African artist on earth can surpass that particular one?
Well, maybe another 20 years when maybe your children, your picking will don't grow right then.
And then be his manager. I'm going to pass 100 weeks. I don't put up for yeah. I told you guys someone was going to pass it. Maybe that Ebuka picking go pass out. Alright guys, thank you so much. Tell us what you think in the comment section. We love you. We appreciate you. See you on the next reaction. Bye bye.